Hello friends, this is Sanjeev Giri presenting Python programs for you. If you have not subscribed my channel till now, then please subscribe my channel. After subscribe my channel, you will get all notifications related to Python programs and competition level videos etc. Okay, today we are talking about a basic computer organization part 2. Okay, this is for class 11th. In the first part, we are reading some topics in basic computer organization. In second part, we are starting the output unit. Everyone know about the output unit. What is the output unit of the computer? The output unit is the formed by the output devices attached to the computer. The output coming from the CPU is in the form of electronic binary signals which needs conversion on some form which can be easily understood by human. The function of conversion is performed by the output unit. When you need some input in computer, then it will be produce the understandable form for the output. Okay. In other words, a device that can receive data from computer or another device and create output with data is called output device. Now we are talking about some output devices. These are monitors. You know very well what is monitor. A monitor is an output device that is responsible for receiving data from computer and displaying the information as characters, graphics and audio visual form for the user to see. Monitor is an output device. It is display device. Okay, it can display everything on your screen. Now next, speaker. Speaker is also output device. It receives the sound in the form of electric current from the sound card and then convert it to sound format audible to user. That means speaker produce the output that will be easily listened by the users. Okay. Next, printer. It is a device that delivers information by means of printed character on paper. Work of printer, it is the printable form of the user. Okay. Provide the user. Next is a projector. Projector get data from a computer and display on projects. Okay. It can easily collect the data on computer and display the projector the same information onto the screen on or wall. That means we can use a screen on any wall. Okay. Projector cannot directly accept data from the user and send the data to another device. Next point, input and output device. Some parts of computer that will be included in input and output device. These are USB. First, what is input output device? A input output device is capable of receiving data from users or other devices and also sending data to another devices or computers. That means a device which can be used as both input and output device are called input output device. Okay. First is USB, Universal Serial Bus, also known as pen drive or flash stick, works as both input device to computer and as an input device. USB means Universal Serial Bus. Drive, receive or save data from a computer as an input and it send data to a computer or another device. Okay. Next, modem. You know very well what is a modem. The full form of modem is modulator demodulator. Okay. It is used to transmit and receive data from one computer to another. That means it will be receiver data. Okay. Transmit and receive data from one computer to another computer or other devices using telephone lines. Okay. Next, FaceSmile. It is new, but everyone is using the FaceSmile in this field. FaceSmile or fax machine. You know what is fax machine? Has a scanner, which is an input, and a small printer to provide the output. Next one is handset. Handset consists of a speaker as an output device and microphone function as an input device. Okay. And next one is touch screen. In these days, many people are using touch screen in your mobile. So you know very well touch screen. Touch screen is both input and output device. By touching screen, input is provided, and being a screen, it is used as an output device. Okay. Next point is CPU, Central Processing Unit. It is also called brain of the computer, as is guided, direct, control and governs the performance of a computer. Okay. Now, like a human, you know, guiding, direct karna, controlling and govern. Okay. CPU has some sub-complement that help in carrying out the processing task. These are arithmetic logic unit, control unit and registers. Now, arithmetic logic unit. The ALU performs all the arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, subtraction and some logical operators like less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, not equal to. Okay. It will be produce only logical operations on computer. Okay. Next is control unit. Control unit acts as a supervisor by controlling and guiding the operation taking place. Okay. Next is register. Registers or a processors. Register are a small unit of data holding places. It is a small unit of data holding places. Okay. ALU have a small amount of special storage unit called registers that can be accessed faster than main memory. Okay. Next is memory. A collection of cells, each with a unique physical address. The memory of computer is often called main memory or primary memory. The main memory of a computer can be thought of as cells. Each of these cells is further broken down into a smaller part known as bits. A bit means a binary digit that is either 0 or 1. Bit is converting a 0 and 1. Okay. A number of bits together are used to store data instruction by their combinations. Now look here. This is a graph 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. It is a contents. Okay. And what is the position of bits in these contents? 0 1, it will be start as 0. Now 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 0 to 7. This is the bit position of these contents. Okay. I hope everything is clear in these topics. Okay friends, I will continue these topics in the next video. Okay, basic computer organization in the third part will be coming soon. Okay friends, thank you.